Good evening everyone, welcome back to your beloved Crazyhouse chess speedrun, where I am the crazy and they are the house. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. Aha! First game we get an almost 1900 rated guy with over 4800 games of Crazyhouse chess. Holy 4800 games, that number is even bigger than most of my viewers' account balance. E4. E5. Knight c3. Knight c6. Knight f3. Nothing too crazy now, since this guy is a lot higher rated and a lot more experienced than me. I'll try to avoid making unnecessary risky plays too early into the game. d6. Okay, that move looks a bit slow, I'll say we take the chance immediately. d4. He takes d4. Knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4. I managed to develop the queen, now threatening pawn on h6 attacking the pinned g7 pawn and the rook in the corner. He defended immediately. Fine then. At least he used the pawn on the side to push my queen back, I'll say it is an acceptable trade. Knight f6. Bishop g5. Bishop e7 bishop c4 castle castle. Development is done, my position looks like it has more potential than his. One slow move and I'll try to do something crazy. a6. Aha! Here we go. Knight drops down on d5. Normally this blunders a knight because his knight can go around like this. It would have been more materialistic had I just taken his knight first and then go knight d5, but I feel like that is just too slow. Tempo is very important in this variant, I'll sacrifice a knight just to keep my tempo. And hopefully we'll have an unstoppable attack at his center of the base. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Bishop takes g5. Pawn drops down on e7. This is so stupid, I really should have thought more about this. Bishop takes e7. Take. Another knight drops down on d5. Queen d7. Bishop drops down on e7. Rook e8. I ran out of extra materials, but we can still use the original materials. Queen h5. I don't think he wants to take my bishop though. If he does, I'll have a rook at my disposal, which can be too dangerous for him to defend. Pawn appears on g6. Queen g5. Bishop appears on f4. Take. I'll drop the bishop. Queen takes e7. I decided to drop the bishop, because I do have another bishop. Queen takes e4. Aha! This guy thinks his king cannot die with 4 pawns defending him. Let us see how it goes. Queen takes f7 check. King h8 is forced. I have been sacrificing a lot of materials this game, totally not advise anyone to learn anything from this. But as we've sacrificed a lot, I mean why not do it some more? Queen takes g7 check. We sacrifice the maiden. King takes g7 is forced. Pawn drops down on f6 check. King f8. Now there is pawn drops down on g7 checkmate in 1, but as a grandmaster once said, if you see mate in 1, look for better. Bishop to h6 check. He has to put down materials to block the check. Okay, now very important that I have to take with the bishop. Bishop takes g7. Checkmate in 2. That was too crazy. Holy, I don't think I should ever play like this again. This guy has 5000 games experience, so I just had to throw him off. Second game, let's go. Second game we get an Indian with 1200 games of experience, not too crazy but still a very respectable amount. e4. Knight f6. This is the 5th time in a row that I played the Ali Khan opening with the black pieces. And this guy still doesn't push his e-pawn. I'm starting to think no one even studies the Ali Khan these days anymore. e5. Bishop g5 can be annoying though. But the game is still very early. I won't be worried about it too much. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop e2. Bishop c5. Castle. Okay, I also want to castle. So h6 first. Knight c3. Castle. I really hate games like this where both sides develop normally without any insanity happening. I need more action to fulfill my adrenaline addiction. Aha! Here he comes. d6. Knight takes f6. Queen takes f6. h3. That weakens the g3 square. I'll make use of it immediately. Bishop e3. I'll take. F takes e3. I honestly don't even want to take his rook. Queen g6. I'll sacrifice my bishop on h3. He doesn't let me. Okay, it's fine though. Take queen f6. Knight f5. Very convenient. Bishop takes f5. He takes f5. Queen takes f5. Keeping the queen in front of the rook and also exposing her to a potential royal fork is really risky though. I'm overly emphasizing the crazy part of Crazyhouse here. Knight h2. We have a lot of extra pieces on the side, let's not waste their potential. Knight drops down on g3. Rook takes f5. Knight takes e2 check. King moved. Pawn on g3. And I missed a free rook. Holy chess, I was so expecting king f2 pawn g3. I sacrifice a knight. Never mind. G takes h2. I'll say taking that knight is better than taking the rook. King takes h2. If you have watched the video till this point, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of effort to make variant speedruns like this, because in order to have consecutive wins, I have to take a lot of time practicing and studying the variant with Stockfish. As there aren't many lesson videos online teaching how to play variants, your support to the channel is the biggest motivation to keep me continue making more videos to spread the love of chess to more people, especially attracting new players to start playing the game. The video should be able to reach the 8-minute mark now. Thank you for your time. Bishop g3, queen h2. Checkmate in 2. Crazyhouse chess speedrun today. 300% win rate.